Mbajeti ya mwaka 2026 gweta 2027 ijuketi ya mungana jua mbecha baribari 4.8 trillion igitarirwa ni Minister wa Kigeni na John Bandi.
Mr. Speaker, the message from Kenyans across the country, from our rural villages to our bustling towns and cities, the ordinary mwananchi is clear and consistent in their messaging. They have genuine expectations from the government. Kenyans want an economy that works for them.
Ndwangi mwanyasi getengero kiwango kia kigena tukiambiria na rwanyiro ugima ani aria rombete kuthura rukiona mbesha baribari 175.5 billion rukiganwa maita jathato.
Access to healthcare has expanded substantially through far-reaching reforms aimed at strengthening primary healthcare, improving service delivery, and ensuring sustainable health financing. A total of 31.2 million Kenyans are now registered under the Social Health Authority, compared to about 8 million under the defunct National Hospital Insurance Fund, while 228 primary care networks have been established and operationalized. A total of 107,831 community health promoters have been recruited and trained, while 16,810 medical interns have undergone internship, bringing healthcare services closer to communities.
Kerero anyiro uremi na ugete kuri na gukira gukunene kumania na kunyiwa kwa magurija batalaiza.
Since the rollout of better or bottom-up economic transformation agenda, the agriculture sector has registered key gains that include the following: reduced fertilizer costs through government subsidy programs, increased marketed agricultural production, expanded food security interventions, and strengthened farmer support services targeting both smallholder and commercial farmers. Specifically, fertilizer disbursements under the fertilizer subsidy program have increased substantially to 21.3 million bags in 2025 from, listen to this, 1.4 million bags disbursed in 2022. While the cost of a 50 kilogram bag of fertilizer declined from 7,500 shillings per bag to 2,500 shillings per bag.
Kimera Giampempe.
Between 2022 and 2025, for example, maize production almost doubling to 67 million bags in 2025 from 34 million bags in 2022. While maize imports have declined substantially to 3.3 million bags from 9.9 million bags over the same period, reflecting improved domestic efficiency. The increased production contributed to a decline of retail prices of a 2 kilogram packet of maize flour from an average of 250 shillings to an average of 165 shillings over the same period.
Mushere.
Paddy rice production also increased significantly to 303,724 metric tons in 2025 from 192,299 metric tons in 2022. Potato production increased to 2.5 million tons in 2025 from 1.8 million tons in 2022.
Nakinya area.
Production of milk has increased from 5.5 billion liters in 2025 from 4.6 billion liters in 2022.
Nibatengete kigena kianto bakoro barebate goshomba na kinya barebari na mawathe.
I propose 41.8 billion to protect the vulnerable Kenyans, including 24.6 billion for cash transfers to the elderly persons, 8.9 billion for cash transfers to orphans and vulnerable children, and 1.5 billion for cash transfers to persons living with severe disabilities.
Kanyene Kawero TV, Mbeta Nele Wakethenchi.
Minister Okigina John Bandi na wetete wandikani bwari muya njira imwe irabatira ni bawukire kithomo kinyankuluki no tira kinya competition ni ukinyandene ya maskuru skuru itete na mbere kuthinika na chokete endekethia kinya kithomo kia primary ke secondary na kia junior secondary kikithira kikinenkerwa mbeca kendo tira na ba pati kwingodene ya maskuru na iba kuthoma kaitene kala kareo utira kithomo kitiutira ndene ya maskuru ontu bura bwithirite bukionekana kidi miaka ya thirikari iwithirite.
Minister Kûthûja John Bandi nakinyithitie budget ya kimanja kia trilioni 4.8 kiri bunge nene ta 8 cia ruari.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker and honorable members of the 13th Parliament of the Republic of Kenya.
Bandi nendekithitie barabara kuewa bilioni 4.6 irio barabara ya kuma Isiolo witha Gutulo Monka Mandera.
Towards this end, I propose 220.4 billion for development of roads, including 44.3 billion to support construction of roads and bridges, 58 billion for rehabilitation of roads, and 118.1 billion for road maintenance. This balance mix supports connectivity, freight, efficiency, and long-term road preservation.
Bandi nandikithitie bilioni 3.9 kirwangira kithomo na ra bilioni 7 ni cia kithomo kia utheri kia primary na cio bilioni 54.6 ni cia kithomo kia utheri kia day secondary schools na ra na bilioni 30.7 ni cia JSS na ra na bilioni 4.9 ni cia kuandika arimu ba intane 2020 kiri mubango ya permanent pensionable kuma Januari mwaka twitite.
Within this funding to the education sector, I propose 7 billion for free primary education, 54.6 billion for free day secondary education, and 30.7 billion for junior secondary school capitation. Those two lines, the free day secondary education 54.6 plus junior secondary education of 30.7 adds to a total of 85.3 billion. What was it in 2022? In 2022, it was 62.4 billion. Mr. Speaker, I am proposing 4.9 billion to be provided for conversion of 20,000 intern teachers into permanent and pensionable from January 2027.
Bandi na uitete na chionde cha thirikari ikavuitha chukulukira mitandao.
Mr. Speaker, going forward, the next steps will include full rollout of the system to all schools and other procuring entities that are yet to onboard to the EGP system. Continuous user training and change management to improve adoption and system utilization will be conducted. Further, Mr. Speaker, beginning July 1st, 2026, there will be no exemption. There will be no exemption to procure outside the system.
Raymond Mwenda, Teto cia Weru.
Abunge ni baritite maoni nkulani ukonia budget ya mwaka U23 thirikari ire thomini umwe ura wari mubunge kiri mbunge eu John Bandi bakiari ni bona ni itio kenunire moya ria yari kiri budget na bangi kuonania kuria kwando kumania na budget ya muthenya yoruari.
Budget we ngwiria no ntobwa mesha cia thirikari yukitie kuibwa especially manto ya kithomo muno kutenga mbia cia kuandika arimu betu baba interns permanent and pensionable kendo iko ngwije bunene boyeli tutenga mbia cia kwana cia infrastructure ko right now ndi ashwandi barabara kwa koreka lami boya thatu tukongolo nya mbia cia RMLF mbia tu tumara cia maintain barabara ina maana moving forward tukomba maintain barabara cia to boya ora saidiwa tu maintain boya thatu kula ntu batese kama muno betu betawa nyumba 10 thai bakeo ya stipend baketho wena mbia cia kuoa ka stipend kidogo ko tumira bati ura bari ya mbere uti muntu balwelia na ni antori tangwene muno ki community boyana tukongelo ginya mbeca ki TVET yetu ko ambia cia kura equipment na nyicha ko TVET njaru kumbanyeti ni mbanyeti imwe ibangi boboya thirikari yetu ni bangite mbanyeti boboya uwekethwa mwananchi friendly yete kuroma mwananchi na to mumiza na imbanyeti utethia muntu kawaida tukongelwa mbia cia kawa na cherry unfortunately utembira yana semera lakini onkothetere uno ntonkua kiri supplementary inkoloma nyamira fund yedo ekilwe lagwa na nkothetere bu lakini baba ngari mbage bakufaindika na inkuona mbanyeti uyo itaboya
kugwiru mantu jonde jaraja kuthithe twe budget neu ende kira kia muhimu buruburu buije onde champion ya ana weta chukuru mbeca iciongerekerwe cia macukuru kwa wingwete kia capitation ira ita cukuru itichererwa kaire na nyana batigia thina nyingi muno bakiria fi inya out yo mwisho tukaendelea kulobe ora ndaugire school fees ithiroi absolutely free kenda na beto batiga kuthangika uchoka gwa mucie nuntu bwa kwaga school fees kwa gwa winkogwererwa ikwongerwa ange aranda gwererwa pio inya mantu neja ugima ba mwere inya yo isibongerete mbeca kenda tumba gukinyira antu baraba batio chomba pio
na igite mbere for the first time inya ntwere bunge from 2017 inyo budget ile kuona ichokerete vioria mwananchi wa kawaida. Number 1 ito athiurukire Meru tukiara area antu betu betagwa area managers na for true antu bari baitangu nene muno ngoro kinyema machibu kana ma sub chief cost empendi area na ndini kiri ndene ya budget nikende mbote thia antu bare nuntu baitangu nene muno. Number 2 mbeca cia antu bakuru na cia balemavu kinyesho na arua cigwe kura mbeca injega kira na ndegitigerie ni ura mbeca iwe na ndega ikinya mwananchi uria ukunenkera mbeca budget ile tho manarua kuonania na mbeca ikauma na ningana ikwendeka kwa baraba tore kuthiuruka na leo me bakiuga budget iza kwinyeria mwananchi hapana budget yeje thithitwe in favor ya mwananchi lile opposition people please Karonso please Gachagua please Matiang ivo tore thirikarini muntu muturi statement yoro laugere this is the first one Uhuru Ruto budget yetho mwateku ote budget yekothoma ona arua budget ni ekorokirwe National Assembly na no speak on National Assembly my friend you are getting out of knowledge uko na shida bro wana mutuli iji base irate chia budget chi kuthoma na arua budget ni ekorokirwe National Assembly kitambo
Mwaona nkanyane bikojeri kumobisine ya Minister wa Kigina John Mbadi mwankai karona binene bia mbunge inene. Akarine boyore barabarene kendo kujira mwago yujira ya dimwe o mwaka. Ende kire mbunge nene namba ya bunge brabo karikuo yukarie nini muno brabo kinyete kuthikiria rwadiro.
Mugeni monene na aru ikarone bia bunge nene muciene ja Nairobi agukari Minister wa Kigina John Mbadi. Urio URETERI ya Kenya bonthe kuigwa nimbi babangiri kirimende kithia ja budget ya mwaka jo Kigina jo 2026-2027. Mbadi ambiririe rugendo rwa naru akiri nyomba ya treasury ekirio karia bonene muno ni maabitha ba polisi kuma itengone mwanya mwanya na maabitha rwangine rwa Kigina bekirite suti ndongi chiena mawa na ngari iria gukarikirio ekimbo ni ukaria bonene. Agukinya ikarone bia bunge na style Mbadi nethire kirio karia bunge na URETERI ne atongeria bario mukaririgite wa kamiti ya Kigina bunge ne kuria Kimani munini wa speaker Gladys Sholei na mbunge Junet Mohamed gatigati Kabangi na guchiete kia kunene kwa biriago kamatite kiri kiondo gia Kigina kia mwaka ja 2026-2027 Mbadi no kiririe thandu kuriri na rambu kionaniria kia agu kinya gutariria Kenya nimbi babangiri budget ine ya trilioni 4.8 mbere ya gutonya bunge kanyaga kuringa mbicha na atongeria mwanya mwanya be na sutire na mawa kibarani gakujirirwe Akenya ni bonekere kurunga mangitone irire akuwe na bunge beterete kuigwa na kuona mwago joge muba maabitharu wangine rwa Kigina gutonya ikarone bia bunge gya kurigaria metho uringitega ome ya bunge no urigare kethura ni kwa bunge bagutigi nonto Mbadi akithoma mendekithia ja budget itebibi ingene bionekete bitena anto abunge baka imono bakioneka kwithiro ikarone bia bunge. Mbadi ambirite kuthoma budget ya narua na njira ya gukathangwa tanire ya mututigi Raila Odinga na Rais William Ruto
ukurukira broad-based government akiuga Moroto Jo Odinga Joari gukinya Kanan gukurukira Singapore.
Mr. Speaker, I want to remind the House and Kenyans that the person who is coming to read the estimates today is a former chairman of ODM. Can you repeat after me? ODM. Can you repeat after me? ODM. Thank you very much.
Nkiripotera Nteto cia Weru TV, mbitagwa Dorcas Wakaria.
Akaribu mrejesho mbunge kia TNS ni baritite maoni yo kumania na uthomi bwa budget ya mwaka yu twitite yu athirikari pakiari baduwa Kenya ne kuria marando ya maingi na ikietumi witi na mbere buti kuondeka maturere na bati kumenire marando ya wajukirwe na ingwire ko yaritirite muongo yo Kenya ne bakuromba thirikari utariria na mbeca iwita kenda kinyabo pedera bakiona uguni bwo tibura bakuria ontuko. Brian Kimathi ayana ripotie.
Nyuma ya waziri wa kigeni Ndegurune niwe John Badi kwethirwa akithoma budget ya mwaka 2026 mwaka 2027 na ndeba mweba Kariaja kaunti ya Meru ni basiumerite kumeneria budget yeje murireti gania East bakimeneria ureibwa marando.
Huyo jamaa ametufulisha, si tunakuanga tunalipa rent, hata pikipiki kuendesha tumeshindwa, tunashindwa vile tutaendesha indudhi.
Bae wanga Mbajeti iwe ketha they are luxuries nonto bale yana angira ndi batura kwingo baliteta no tengwe to kuona ameto misuse vya kutosha mbesha yuba utumera batala Mbajeti jetha cia luxuries ciao
ni Mbajeti iteno tethio mundu mbete chionde iboyete marando ya boyete utengwe tuonete kwa sisi kama wananchi tunalalamika zaidi kwa yale president wa Kenya anafanya pamoja na executive yake.
Bakiuga batimenyaga marando jakithukwa na kiria jadithagia na kumeneria utumiri boboi bwa mbesa.
Ni pesa ya marando ya tugura yothe utera andu toya ni raisi na bunge bawe nonto baraki bete barera andu rio bagonyotura manto nto yo barera andu biayu ibete ba batonye batitwerete uta batuia nyato kwa utemenya
na to fulizeta to kathira ora bokuibua fuliza na to fulizeta bio nde tutekomenya bora kendelea lakini ngai atwa mutongori onge moya
bora gethane amurire iguthomerwa iyo ntoroganio ende batu atogua kuma thirikari iri nthi na atwanjiriretie mwanka yuro thirikari ne tonjoete
Teresia Nkubu Southimenti kinyabo bakiregana na budget yeje na kuria mubunge wa Shadrack Mwiti kurega kumikurukia mbunge
mujumbe okwandira mukania severally weta kwa kiuga amando yonde this time round ningo muroma mukario Southimenti budget yeu au mirare mundu ombere aregane nayo no ndo tutethia torithithiria budget ando bakai bagerembeza miuko bakarebo batongi na atu kunyamara
angora mujumbe reject this bill in totality ugo waigwa gukurukia uwe kari twakabana nago ndebene budget ya naruan iromba 1.1 trillion extra eke marando no rende tuna 13 trillion cha marando otaka almost 15 trillion cha marando aratwetete yani ntaigwa thirikari ngina ntoko me formula ko yotumira ya kuromba marando ogika ya marando ne lakini gwatuka tukathithia budget ya 4.8 to fund safari chaome mbunge akindo netengeri 48 billion yani mbunge na yuga yes utemugambo junge ije yuga yes yani yes vari yes we mbunge 48 billion
kuona nya kithoma kiaria ni untu kira twetho tutagete kire budget tu mwananchi wa common ni gintu kira gitagwo beterori turirwo akikunengerwo capitation ya mieri 3 after mieri 3 na tukuni atagwo akara na excuses ira tukwewa ne ciandwa ire cirendene ya Iraq na nthiguru ingi so which means maguta jakendera kuthwa jari iguru transportation yegaitia ugoribwa into biria tukugura inyabu bukethora bore iguru mwananchi for the next 1 year oga muchibini onto maisha jakoma
ke report la Nteto cia Weru TV mbita Brian Kimathi.
Well, Brian, now how no to kunya muthei wa Nteto cia Weru thaithatu na kikosi kionthe kiria Kalembe, Eric, Idile tuchokete na rwariru nya tugetha twitonga imutse siasa cia Meru so weta kuraya nyuma ndeka inkai tuchokete gire mubango ya rwa siasa.
Matarajo tano kire murimi ureterine Joymax Animal Feeds. Murimi menyera monoro igua ng'ombe ciaku. Tigira ni kunyoroje bwega ichikona chumbe kung'ana na kubangania irora kubatere. Murimi tigira akamina gikamiro kwa ng'ombe ciaku igie kitheru. Nkuruki ng'ombe ni batere gukamwa ura kubatere mathajareza batere. Murimi tigira ng'ombe ciaku igukarankana tene ntheru ichikumama Antonia theru na nkongoro ni ntheru ukagondokera kanoringa ng'ombe ciaku. Rira ng'ombe kwewa njau tigira njau ni kunywa kithana mathajeri jambere nyuma yayo guciarwa. Menyera meari bwega na kaire murimi tigira ng'ombe ciaku ni gutungaturwa ni ndagitari uri no menyo na kinya ni kwewa nchacha mukagitakara kabatere. Joymax Animal Feeds kuma kwa Joy Millers Limited, chaguo la mifugo.
Broiler ya wiki 5 iko tayari kwenda soko.
Huyo jibu ndogo sana.
Leo wadogo wamepewa lishe bora.
Nimekuwa na mlaumu kijana wangu nikifikiria ati labda anauza chakula. Umesema ati inaitwaje
chakula? Ni Joymax Animal Feed. Ndio.
Joymax Animal Feed. Turudia ndo ni sawa. Joymax Animal Feed.
Meru bwi tayari kuamukira ntumirire kareta gikeno maturene. The Kerith Churches of Kenya bagwatanite na Genesis Ministers Forum iba kureterete the Mega Gospel Festival nturene ya mugae. Moroto ni gospel visitation that brings joy in the city. Yukunira mathithio jatumwa inyanyaka mustarene kainyanya. Ni kuma Jumaa ya tariki 12 cha mweri jojo mwanka Jumapili ya tariki 14 kwa mberia thaa kenda ciogoro ntuku chionthe are mugae market. Gwatanira na Bishop Edward Buria urano muthuraniri na mutongerio kiatho giki amwe na Pastor Andrew Richard kumanthigura United Kingdom na Evangelist Mihao Shlahetka kumanthigura ya Poland. Atongeria ba Genesis Ministers Forum nabo ni Pastor Jafet Gitonga urani treasurer, Reverend Wilson Mwirigi urani secretary na Reverend Mbuna Murioki urani chairperson. Njona Wirigiro na biama bikari ngeka ugakurukirwa.
Mutamani yoka yothire otweta kembeche tena baita tiambi na oteko chenjia.
Botwaja gairo bitego tutethia niki.
Hai tokorega.
Ng'ombe ciako ichiraragire.
Ngoko ciako itekorekia.
Ngorochako na guchenga iguchenga.
Aremi. Ituigetwa matata jenu na ikio tuboretere mutaramu irio bia ndethia.
Aha. Mugeni aremi betu. Nukumenya mtoto umagaruka auga ni nyina kyo wize kuruga. But with a nice choice mkombozi fins ituigetwe kirero kienu na nikyo tweza kubonokia. Irio bietu bithithitu na teknolojia ya kinande na itogotigira bire na quality na standard.
Nice choice fits ni irio bia ndethia kumba kamboni ya Nice Mwea. Twena irio bia ndethia cionthe tabio Dairy Mill, Maize Jam, Soy Wina, Pig Finisher, Chick Mash, Layers Mash, Kienyeji Mash na binge bibinge. Irio bietu bithondeki note abo kinande na standard ya iguru nikenda gutigira ndethia ciaku ciena riri na ugima bobo wa mwire nikenda ugocha murimi wona umithio na baita kuma kire ndethia ciaku. Irio bietu bire agrovet karandukene cia kwendia irio bia ndethia irere ya kwinagwe nontutu county ne cia Meru, Tharaka Nithi, Embu, Nyeri, Laikipia, Kiambu, Nakuru na Nyandarua. Nice Choice Animal Feeds, siri yaku gwe murimi.
Looking to turn your passion into a powerful career? Join Kiremi Media School and gain hands-on skills in photography, videography, drone piloting, live streaming, entrepreneurship, brand building, and marketing. Whether you're starting out or upgrading your skills, Kiremi Media School gives you a real-world experience plus a free industrial attachment to kickstart your journey in the media industry. We are conveniently located in Meru Makutano, Rakingu Apartment, first floor. To enroll, call or WhatsApp us on 0706 148 525. Follow Kiremi Media School on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for updates and student showcases. Kiremi Media School. Learn, create, earn.
I'm cooking pancakes. I love mandazi. Bread is my favorite. Donuts, mwah. Premium, nurturing the world, one bite at a time. Yay!
Straight from our fertile Kenyan farms, where maize and wheat are grown with precision. Before a single grain is milled, it must earn its place. In our modern digital labs, only the best pass. Carefully milled, expertly packaged, and delivered with precision. Raha Premium is a super brand recognized for its superior quality. From Joy Millers Limited, producers of Raha Premium Kavagara, straight to your family table.
Bueno, tubeta na mbere kurumbira mubango yo aro siasa tugariria kigina kia Kenya kia 2026-2027. Idile. Hata bunge bako ni kire mbunge. Kainya baba noi ni safari ya maisha. Kana tu kabetere ba facilitating budget ya buidu ba menya bire budget ne ba ite now. Kenya tukarea wita.
Mwanene watu kwa
iko sawa.
I think eutembiche njaba nendwandi. Kwa dira mbunge bate parliament. Kwa kologa kwa sacha kana kuena issue ya very important issue ya kwamba budget in the parliament. Nonto bwana ndwandi. Onto bana obethirite ba in the process of budget making. By committee na by mbunge. And we roll. Actually, you go up scored duty. Mwananchi akakume mbunge wakati ukare mbunge ruwari. Mbunge unaffiliate. Nonto ngoye MP kana mbunge representation, legislation oversight. Na process of budget making legislation. Nonto te budget me akumekwa etikulugirite mbunge kewa mbunge para. So, we go abscond duty, no failure. And then we change mbunge kura kwena such an important thing in the parliament. Ponge mbuge panendwandi. Okay, nyoge dhote kwenda. Nyoge dhote witanirene. You should be present, raise your views. Whatever auto support no te kwenda kuthira ukario kana ukario ukonekana oturoka na maoni yaku kana kwa tugenyera budget yakuluka kwa weno aretie issue 0 yani itacho kana issue 0 supported ukaya na your views ukaria mutongoria no to at the end of the day however much inyoga thira ukaria mantu yari ukarika no bwere to akisho kwaria ukahia your views as a leader whether baraba implement ba wikwa kana ba try kwa. You should hear your views can enlighten other people baraba bange na the majority belewa kana the common mwananchi elewa imbiokuga nondo mwananchi wende atena understanding yara to kwa budget deficit but atongoria ibavurita kurama na nyeba ikuluke budget ira pongwa ba pinpoint those issues nondo gintukira kita menja concern ki mwananchi in development. Development icho mwananchi akomenya aina concern nacho. But irato kwa bana ndo irato kwa percentage ya development. Actually imbira kwa ile rango era nya 20 ntiko mede to Kenya is 16.7%. 16% ikitu kidogo sana. Ntiko menya kedra national budget kinyano burete kwa dia to the 70-30 rule. No, the budget is the 70 recurrent na that and development. Lakini ye is 16.7%. Meaning, ikitu kidogo mno kiweta ke development. which is yaute yo makanya mwananchi no to mwananchi aririra development, aririra barabara, aririra roi na kila kitu na stima yange onde. So it's good when wambunge bagatha baraka and make their views, but mbuge the Kenya menda wetering the Kenya parliament. However much Ruto ina thina, but parliament ina thina ranene. Parliament in the team executive. No, do you want the oversight body? If you executive, no, kutuita wega. President William Ruto te mwananchi a represented. President William Ruto when executive side there. But baraba elect parliament, ibo ba represented mwananchi na ibo ba kamatita thina cha mwananchi. Na wabo weta kwetha barara kenda bona wananchi boy ba kwa served the right way. Bona actually ibo ndoro no check the excesses of the government. Government uga wetha iba wekira so much into recurrent cho tumra. Ingo ya parliament ko reduce. By the way, batu kinya batu tuitanga muno. Bunge ara county assembly batu tuitanga muno to kaile according to the needs. Cheme rura to that to kibanga maji. Ndo tetekeria executive by chekira mbecha era mbecha very accessible. Chewe taba withdraw. No manga to ile to na mbecha ile to ikira reke budget. Chata the mwananchi to what extent na mwananchi akamba benefit nacho.
Now Eric dira bandi ya kuthoma budget ye abunge bakuina kwiba chat 2 term whatever abunge bathurirwe ni mwananchi wetu ba represent kana riri ithore yawe so budget ira ikara yaka bunge ni some extension ya executive. Does it look good kiri udhomi wa budget and then abunge ibakuina 2 term ndani ya bunge?
Well, bunge kana abunge of course kintu kambere tugevena democratic space to kinyarerea kwa arena a very big rea tugemoya reo etwechithirite twina sometimes anto no reforms no budget na parliament ya high level of expression on to kinya budget is another level of expression for the executive to bad in our whatever budget yewe kwanza najo kile moment of silence kenda anto mambo kurikana that this is the first budget after the late right honorable Raila Odinga. Now immediately after that this is a broad based government na aonyanyirande is a budget baraba go chant 2 term na Riambugande political economist kugotomba go separate economy na politics to budget no the highest expression a political ideology na policy ranto bakwenda ku take na budget is very expressive and budget never to kuonyania policy direction etirikari ere kugarande nonto taipa kuga they are focusing on the better ere bottom up economic model but tankuga nonto it's not against the standing orders anto kuringa getuma kuna better ways to express themselves but itukuga nitone in many parliaments the aja kwetu ake even in developed economies rantu batu wetakanire na jaraja kuendekana they just wanted to be on record that itougireo wancha at one point itonete clips na barabara ibonere at one point Mudavadi Rare finance minister anto basinikere parliament jabana banners that time anto ibaendaga kuna reforms in governance mbere budget ithomwa ibaenda ku interfere na the government kana the executive ko na like kire kurite my brother that nya members of parliament bongo batumbere kumira it is first it could be a vote of no confidence government na itokuga that budget iji tirizota ke executive nontu ne kurukirite process irenya abunge pongo abethirite baki participate in the budget making process na baketha bena extra time, more time na kethre bakurukirie kana bare okurukia they have their say in the that ibago shout the two chants, 2 or 1 term part their expression, but it is right to do so, but in the wrong time and the wrong place.
All right. Kalembe badi ya kiaria na ikumiri bonene murandi wa kanyumba cha thirikari na we yote the bonene kiri ukiri economy ya Kenya, but ugia kuthia ta the alternative government bari wa kiboba nyumba buto te Kenya no nambi na boba kia ku ya thirikari ne bakari te murandi yo because kayo kuinyilia Kenya uto te Kenya, but thirikari iriwe ni moya priorities irabe na chukire ya Kenya.
Bwana Mutembei ikigitho priority kire executive na kiri Bwana Mbadi na nduba kwithirwa ara kwina mwako kwina ndea na utamenya nu sapuraga simiti, utamenya nu sapuraga chuma na maiga na ukajukengerekano kwi mwe chief officer tene Nairobi omeako urawa ati almost 5 million na briefcase nyomba omeako, so nukwerewa araku nyamenori ni araku na meako na Mbadi atingi atingira kugwirwo mono nontu budget yu bakamira very fast nontu nio bagwitara bia bakomba gwitavyo campaigning. Number 2, nka disagree na my brother mwire parliament na the assemblies they are house of rules and order. Au no tuiji. The people should carry themselves with decorum. Chatting about 2 term or 3 term or 1 term, they are a very important business. Ile kutouch maisha ya mwananchi ikundiscuss in the house. It is not good. 2 term or 3 term or 1 term ibatere kuchato kiri campaign rallies. But when it comes to a very important business, it was discussed in the parliament. Ibatere kutake with a lot of seriousness. Not to bone utoro. Number 2, Mutembei ukere wabu wega Kenya public participation. MPs but iba avoid no public participation. Na public participation ni etuma mwananchi akeningejwa fully akamenya bwaga ibibiongo areterika na ibibiongo bigitithete. But because antubo bongo iba sakamile kana bareta gitandene na executive ama metandene kimwe na executive na wewe kamburingiti jomwe ibibio tumaona for the first time the president ale omendiguru na aka Ndiguru ewe kana iratongereti aka miss a very important business ila ai then we ome safari ne cha ku spend na the time Mutembei tukomba ku cut allocation yiji ya kuthiurunka kuita allocation ye ya kwithirwa tuni administrative I think no kuigwa luxuries ndagira president agwita acio magari jara batiku jari nyama utakethije ititie batiku cut that cost either at least ni utegera mwananchi taxes ira kunenkerwa ati utobo wabwitha bonyamora kwitho wamisite that important occasion MPs betu igutonia mbere ma middle finger urambomba kuga yes igutonia middle finger na gutwira na gutwaga na kwaga mwananchi uria mutumite na aria na ibibi tumaona kuromba mwananchi wonde na aria ari nwengwa ugaichokeria heshima yawe ugakuthwa mujumbe ati ukari ndira Mbajeti kuthomwa no wengo utemete ntame na kumenya bwa gora thithitie na ta thithite public participation na kintu kembere mujumbe kuka kuthija mujumbe okwa oburi mwana wonde ochiari muntu wonde kuringa kura akaijukia tawe ari assembly kana ari parliament tawe wengwa kiumbe ari no ni antu ngiri 10 ngiri 60 ngiri magana 3 icho ikari ndende ya parliament niwe batire kwithwa kirine wakimenya au na ria ngiri 3 automatically to batire gwita parliament ko tamenya to batire gwita twinde ni sheria ekuga but now sheria eka ugarteri no to delegate kiri muntu rato gwetikia aka to represent kiri manzo ya tuko lakini ndeka represent ko batu kwa kutho kwa ate ukaliku ko bure onde tiku aka kutho no dimente ate ukaliku no dimente ndio ko urakagitirwa na urakagarurwa na uragakunjwa ko ni antu bagakunjwa na constituency wone agakunjwa na njira yeu so imakosa na nyabara bachatire imakosa no mwaka withiro kwi kachuba twithirite thugunene.
All right. Yes. Another round of ki amount of budget mbe tuchoka kuri siasa semero mheshimiwa Idhile thirikari ndwarimbo ikumiria 476 markets iraba kwa si package nationwide na 354 barua city under implementation ingwetikia thoko ini iraba waka across the country ya mero ndaibero bakiwa kwena thoko yana I don't remember thoko utha tini wakwa kuromone ri mwetio
kwebyo kona ika kuromone
na ngui ya waki thoko mheshimiwa I don't know if I'm wrong kana I'm right waki thoko ipo thirikari check out I don't know no thirikari yukiriria au akromone ndronere contractor na ari now na beta kuona na arantu bakathamirwa benda interview mbere thoko ithira ikambiria wakwa so thirikari ni batu gwithira is so much proud na waki thoko na kwete ntuko ya budget is an achievement.
I think banendwa no ba isifu na chona no ba we no to no kam to hierarchy already no go hierarchy kwa eleza what you have done na kwa convince antu that ko body date but waki thoko of course the cause the under county government na the resort ira tumira thirikari ya mbage kuthija thoko thirikari ki housing levy ira baita mwananchi housing levy ira iburite kwithira ki akanyumba ira baka lakini becho ira no chichaka mathoko.
What do you mean?
Of course kwa ndi thoko chaka wanona chaka wa ministry ya Lizi Waome ya boma yetu lazima ombeche ichaka boma yetu chaka mathoko kwa ndi chaka wanambe itago from any other kit chaka from kitire waka affordable housing ne yaka mathoko so becha hii sources zira ndi ni ombecha hii na becha ikachiere in excess mbondo ya kwa thirikari ebulendi tonieni na to wakambi na to wakanyumba so ibadwa nyana aba wakanyumba no to becha mwananchi na itirwe kwere nyenda already MP umanga muri atri why don't you change ne don't boto etabo change sheria becha cha housing fund pon divert nya some of them buchita nya infrastructure kenda ibo freedom wa kabarabara na kuthithia mantu yangi no to becha ikulingana abra fund ire buthirwe itaka barabara so they in excess na ibo ndo kuona bachitumira na aba chitumira wakathoko anga waka nyumba batu chitumira menya ndwendi wakanyumba yes kwena ntu bara kwena nara ikobwera ya nara slums na slums iba wakanyumba na ba uplift maisha yantu na maisha ya chinchia but ito tumiombere onto for example ya kwatu in Tikania West erewa kwa Rauru utumiombera urugo mdoka thama kwa we ya uru nyumba we wakwa ya affordable housing utoka thama kana kutweka muntu ratugwira affordable housing au mara kwa we muchi nyumba nyetha na milioni ile nyetha kere cheap as what 2 million Ndamira mndura kende mochio we arie mutaene arie nyumbera mani umamuta of course nonto ngoropene nonto mndura nonto of course no hatu inde at the end of the day no hatu inde to kandipati kumante tugara mndura kauru gende akathikwa ina akathikwa endo tumeoti your ancestral land
ngoropene
tumeoti your ancestral land weta kuria nyumba na affordable. So ibo no era tricare ito kwa priority bila ibo kwa priority. But then na bare kembe chara ba kumya ko interest cho iri areku iri ara ne oba kwenda weka no do era wa force to manto wa da manto to force to me to wedo force de mwana inji manto wedo mu bede ara o wera mbederia yo yampinyite. For example ya barabara naro tutigane wezi barabara eguma me athene weta eguma kencha weta me athene tuans mekindori. It is so pathetic. Lakini eu ni priority. Era to bureta ko deru asati now. Igathe ko bwedo randu beta wagwa tutambo enkanya muno. Lakini ende ne onyo bwedo thakore. Thakore nya bate umiona muno. Afonda housing bate uchiona muno. Why are you forcing them? What interest do you have? Oba force the intobate kwenda. Ende bodo wera nya bagirira thakore nambi. Ibecha cha taxi ro mwana inchi. Ibejeri waka. No cha mwarimu no tembera mwarimu orago ria atia kwa we yaku anoronge muritingo thirikari atie ko but now na beje no che itonga actually nyumba ira no che itonga no nyumba ira ndera ikwendwa 3 to 2 bedroom ne kwendwa 3 million obere no mwana incha kinya mwarimu ro itimbe cha atina ate omba wa fund 3 million aura nyumba no ndo mocharo mwarimu yote omwala oya loan 3 million yote mwala oya loan 3 million eta aura nyumba na nya aura nyumba ara mwarimu agari ngo transfer ita nange ntuwengi so nyumba ira no chia biachara ba itonga no bibi kura nyumba ira ndi bikambia komporanithia and so many other things very unfortunate
kokore unto nyari is very important.
Yes.
In fact kitha anto bakamba kana thirikari kamba that idea iria idire ai like thai unto thirikari ita advantages yake to ta disadvantage no in fact yo woke ya kwetho ngoroba 19 na no enderie na ara waja kujuke nyombo o ugakwari ino okathikwa. That is a very good nini yaga itu kon discuss aja itu kon thirikari na ni consider cemetery ara nyomba iri ni cemetery ketho ero no tu antu irenderie be ya nyomba na bakwa ibate no tugikukirio bakwa bakona bakathi kwa hiyo kuna makaburi
abaraba timiunda meagwe na baraba timiunda
tebo tukuga na
ndike na slums ni okay lakini nao majina na batwere ba utwagira fonda
I think they you never kwa considered. It was just a concern na never try ku withwe inya quote nyanto baraba kamenya nyana ndo nyomba yakwa kwina other disadvantages.
Mutwiri ambe kiriwe turigani na manto ya budget. Thirikari ni propose 8.6 billion for the creative economy including film, music, fashion, arts, media na digital contents. Na yachoka include 4.3 billion for Kenya digital economy acceleration projects na 1.3 billion for maintenance and expansion of the national fiber optic backbone. But hii chia creative
sio bichi ya tu
ni buknila
bichi ya tu kwa to imone ruto
well that day tugere minister ko thomaka tugere very rousy kinya very beautiful report tigana nyana what they want
makeup
what they have been able to achieve for the last 3 years on paper jara karemba kuga maendeleo marakasine at least tikirere wa tikira tiganya creative economy or tikira the agricultural sector no kuigo itongerete to double the production and maize production to any very good outcomes kulingana budget sira chumirite onini ngwa been a player in the creative economy and they found a organization to focus it on art and culture. Lakinya ito jete aja tuena frustration tumete kuthithia divas of Mutindwa.
Na jiedre.
Yeah, itumbi drato amedithia aja Elsa itumbe atugurire ticket cha 40,000 na batu promising that tweta Nairobi they are going to bagaturira venue na everything but wetere twatumira miukone yetu turia tukiumbe more than half a million na twauma tuthore na muno no we were failed by the government era to promise it we can go and screen in Nairobi tukachuria deliverable projects ira chumbe tukutithinde non to the creative economy ria thirikari William Ruto etonyere the Kenya Kwanza government ne na hope nene muno ki creative economy non I think neo thirikari mbere kuikira a whole department ira ba kirarande uga neo ka tegera the creative space watagarande ke film kuna the Kenya Film Commission kwethira na this amount of money wataga what have they been able to do non to beche umbuga icho chigweta ki spaces kwa na talanta hela area even here in Meru we had an interaction with Churchill or one of the brainchild talanta hela area asani biombe baba tukuda bagya apply kidai project yetu kwa to itike divers mutindo together tokanenkero ambecha for that project either as grants kana non to income generating activity tokomba korea in other forms but the 8.6 billion era tukwira ne kweja no tutokomenya tutokomba kuona no this is not the first time money is being allocated in this case sector eje kira tukuga if this every shilling ewekirwa ke budget it about kuona actual deliverables ministry eje new geteka thithia creative spaces in regions to get they have maybe done something in Ajakwe in Denad Kimathi but to take on the creative economy is not growing to the Goroira chi develop it in the creative space in Tanzania is doing very well kuna very good models in Nigeria in South Africa na iko support deliberately the local creative economy non to keda na regions kana area creative space itekurite na here in Africa deko ejaja na my brother na kuwa toko ejaja Wero TV ituonere ibuko take even this industry to the next step localize non to the first studio to carry ne kwenye nonto irebo yetu non to those are untold stories so it about to kuona decentralization embeche hizi chikinyere creative players at the local level na when that money is being put at the national level ki creative space beche hichi omba kutumira ke ko create policy na mongada hii kuna regulations zote to kuma national assembly government and as national assembly chair the creative economy bill it come to law but where is the creative devolution development at the local space that money 8.6 likely omba kutethia musani at the local space no to beche utu chirekirwa kuendelea kuthithia policy kuregulate kwariria creative economy
pandiem
mechemani ekugora bakathondeka na ikio to worried that tutena omba kuona cascading that support at the local space and to here at the county level neo sports creative economy devolved na even at the county level to in this Ministry of Arts ara musania gatetheka timbecha kutigo eguru na ara imbecha hizi chieja no as conditional grants to the county governments na ntera igwa mabogano jau jakiomba kutoganwa they are still putting the money at the centralized level kuendelea kwa area story to the creative space without meaningful impact at the local level.
Wow. Kalembe, what's your take? Kiri 3.2 billion cha kampeni ya kuanda miti rene ya Kenya.
Na bado nyake gutemwerea ere existing yake kuke ukiriwa nandi ndikuona minya tuna so many open spaces ile tubatere kwithwa tukitegaira bandu tutumba kwithwa tu destroyaga then tukiuga itukwanda kana tundabu speaking iuchionthe icheo kabakabo nambo bagukwira na nyai our good brother akweresa as much as ni ofisi ne atumbiri kabakabo tu nontu tumba kwathura na ofisi yatumbi na president beche priority ichekiri na ara kunthe antu
and for once kala
beche kwanda mite 3 point no kona yakache kinyera no kwanda mite aritote minister ro anda mite ni nani na chencherwe yari tuya akuma tuya eja ojo musomali aritote ojo eta environment minister environment aino tekumenya we itekinya na awira gwita no ntuntigirite ura wambite te ujo
PS mantiu
CS wa environment
PS of forestry
mumero gitonga mugambi
gitonga na ne kwara CS igakinya na uno kona yakachia kinya utecho chia kinya Mutembei katuge atiri beche itio ndio kona nacho ndi channel yetu ketha jaiu cha creative economy ni kweje gatrima kamanu ndoto mwari no kona rali na event nyingi mona wa yete that event na so many asani pageta wakarandi bakono wabakanengerwa beche ugakinyira anto mashinani naja but beche itio ndio ukuigwa kaiga kabakabo mete tukona just to demonstration motijo ajajo wa ando au mudiyo kogwa times million mete million ye ko ando na ijumwe na mbeche hizi utara 3 point something million bwana Mutembei udire kira administrative budget ile wau na niyo nyingi mugondo ko magari jare na ndubura pandie mtiao na ambi ko mitire kandwa ugoro mite ani mite bongwa ni ekurubaro gutrima na ara forest na bande ta mite na ara pakerwete ibo ande mite bando rimwe indi utibi bibikanyaira nyamiti wite guragwa finally ngi conclude on that matter kuri untu bungi kuni kuigwa kiri budget iji bu nsinyere mono kana bwa mpigithwa nkoroko bubui it's good to honor the late Raila Odinga has been agite taina democracy then and but the budget ye na haru 2026 2027 mbadi akubatire gukinya ke dene parliament mbere atakuruka tukarikana ana para bakwite 2025 2026 para bakwire para baingi mono tombo wa uretikite ndene ambio parliament na ingo tikinya jumba baba ingi no toba urere ikwebere nyara ane unontu already pe nambo gugo na rinya parliament area ire itukuja kuigwa ntetu ikia endelea ito chionde na arua tukirikana na bau nontu ibo mataya para ruirite mantu jara mathuku ja kwithwa jendrene ndikuruiji ntike yakono yakankomeneria mono inkogwerunya 3.9 ya kuru bara bakwirwa elders bara area managers at least bakanengera token mwaka juju nontu tuitite siasene bakaruma gantu kaka abakinyira na mwamba ile na mbere undi karembe mbeche utakaye sheria ene kuga bukara ruju kana auke bukara naru na mpune naru ya tuma bwethia mbeche ichi gutonya katibene kabukaru maguo bwarumu agenda bomba kumanage chiacha cha 2027 nonto ile akwie from there nonga mwanka bo fight itonye ki the constitution kenda nto bomba kurugitate kinya akuru mbeche ichi akuru itengi ida ibari kana kurari na mwaka othira na mwaka jwa jonge ende itarairagwa na inyaba jukua baingi barabaura on the process ogero nande gugwe kibande gyaku anga no kumenya no ndu gukura kiara biara byaku ibithira ncheno i kenda bithoma wekira kiri biometric iria ukaura nya kura ogero ambecho otechio na wono ndu gukuru bwaku na biara byaku gugirade biko aga mbering Very
nice bro.
Hizi chenye mani jikura haikaga. Ukatinya kuthamba sabuni sambu. Nini ukathiga bado no gatwa mbete u neigeta na ntu bara na igugwe igukoni nyote gerwa ru igugwe indi ugato no ntukero kera gyaku kekugithate. Iba chwenjira na kana bara keguchwa mathina jara menyo automatically kwi mantu je jana okuru. Na bategere kuteka disadvantages ucho nde chi jana okuru. Uge kuthwa gugwe kera gyaku gekora menontu te uthuku nontu baingi aja ibara bo chaura nchugu baingi ibara bakura kagoto biara bikoma ngo bigetho bina brothers biga kuthwa mwanga bitumba kuthwa mambio ndikumenya sinde kana kwa tutuira nkuga ngara utarera kwa me I have been that those old people na abo bangi kura gukara beti ile ingi kero na ndi mwana bara orphan OVC orphan ana yes one of our children Tia ukero tiuga police yuga kitha mwana uju vulnerable kada to orphan kana ethota mwana ura anenkerwa ari munini abatare gukinya miaka 18 akanenkerio ra munini unge wimbio winjeu ko uti accountability no ndu mwana ura athiria aitawagi program andu ithake unge wende program ya karekire ya wimbio ara mundu ura akua batita wakenyo mwara kaire bando bakendera kuria bakiuga iri ono ikweja ende gaiteka githate ikare ikubata ko na very good structured policy kana ekwithiro ikimenya mpeche in community mangaika githate kathia unge ko congratulations ya kuruba akuru na congratulations ire managers bukarumu ka token ende kamwaka jo akino ndu 27 kuma wange kaboko matu mwanga potere mwanga serie tonyo ni mujumbe at parliament alete bill it all the 6 processes mwangeto ni mbeche hiyo iroboka igwa babu
but itire criteria ya kumenya area managers bae kithire riri ko
babangereka inyamono
ibandikithitwe kiri mauku ya thirikari kana tu kabaeta wanture ne ugero
kwandipiko kinyetha wa influence wa hoto ko baetere through means inge na ba access now so eune area to kuromba kinyaba to kwa identified on political direction go to ekende
abo bateda tiekiri ntuku kiru chokanirio garia kana
it will all depend na assistant
chief na disputes
menya can depend na chief na assistant chief priority na area ngwena po na mandate yarabete nonto bare andawe so we want to kugatire kinya community ni chiueze area manager ono abatethia no kana nonto kana kwethira ni kana kwethia baraba iko bendelee kwewa nonto they have been serving notice stipend bona kana ote allowance so baraba iko thirikari kenda baraba iko burite kutata ko appreciate for what they do nonto the area manager na ito appreciate ngoira barita nonto nyoeta ikiathona gethira chief ateko area manager na roama ya mdogoro wa mochara
yes
aromana gari ya mdogoro wa mochara
are office of the president
yeah so nyamo no ba appreciate ko twega nyamo ba kwa taken care of
arafu nkiongera kanini ke ithireuga kambese arantukunda kwa gwetwa mbesa Mutembei iti attract a lot of mathina ja maingi muno akuru baba bamuibara bamaumau baba turangu gene ibara batete nya class 8 kana bete nya class 1 pakeja kujo kuthora ndi gwikirwa sanctions pero na ndi uroti na class 1 ka class 8 certificate ka form 4 certificate una ndi atene nkirwa mbeche hiyo ibane nkirwa bara bongwa kinya kitho tena certificate bara batura gwita ngwe
kio certificate tumika kalembe
mbecha chieja onko ira nto ko introduce mbecha seria ichieja ika introduce seria chia kuinga bara ndegi chieja kurea ile china certificate agwa untu bubu gatendeka o bara bongo buthira kugira bara batwire ku na bara batwire ku chieja na ku volunteer witho utina certificate kana winio nontu nuratethagia chibu nenkerwa mbeca iu itigekirwo no kwera wora nkuga itigekirwe mawatho change ya kuinga baba kenda bange baraba kwenda kurea beja bena certificate iba nenkerwo bau bonko apatura bachitaniretie na kutethia ntukiri ku settle minor disputes.
Fair enough. Now we shift gear kidogo tuchoke miro au City ya Meru. Eric. State launch, airstrip, na golf course. Ibimwe bintu biatuma Meru yiti kiwango kia kwa city kuringana na atongeria reo governor. But kwina a lot of siasa irekiro kiri mantu yao kiro wa mitini ite kuitwa governor no kunenkanira kitaka, but deep down governor na tariri ntuku ya Jumatatu araua mwitho yuti anda thirikari county. So antu ibareko mu crucify na kinya baburi bua state launch karombo bua no reo mo atongere private te kuromba state launch no tu ribo more than 3,500. So state launch yako Meru kana yakwa, because uwore umo wa ando committee ira ikumburika kuona kithira Meru ni qualify kwa city.
Mantajau jarito mono.
Yeah.
Na gogetu ke ando committee retu kuga mantu Meru kwa city batwe nonga tio hari kwa umenjeru kana terms chetu changu iko umenjeru, but terms of reference ira chekirinde ne ya Urban and Cities Act ne ate ado committee nio ekatega kethera urban area ne kukinya level kwa city ko batu tete part implementation Meru kuja kwa city bado tujito kutaka kuona kethera ni nganeti na ingi itaka kwa kintu kia mbere tuwataka population.
Good.
Tuchurie city, the minimum threshold in urban area kwa city is 250,000 population. Alafu nantu acha kwa Meru municipality kanini mono kuja kwa Meru city. So kwa antu bakari ndi kwa onja banganeri ati turarire mantu ja city mutindwa ende jombo kinya kwa Karembe. Tukigeria guchwai city. Kuringa nani extension yeu kana ria tuketha tuito gushaka na kana tu recommend area ira kaja kwa city no to extend city iji ki na infrastructure iji iri. Tuataka in that level kuna many level of infrastructure kuendekana. Before tukinya mantu ja state lodges, bere tukinya levels chia golf clubs, non tokote now anywhere in the Urban and Cities Act kukuirikana that those are the things that needs for an area to be an urban area. Infrastructure etaka kwa good roads, sewer system, water system and sanitation. You know threshold na infrastructure area kutetheria an urban area. Nonto urban area ite kuthithirwa a few people. Urban area rethithirwa the 250 residents. Their economy kenda tukamenya that urban area negaibwaga into industrial areas. Nonto rani tobatukura which is our industrial area. Those are the questions. Oninde mtoro ke ando committee na mandate ya kwa evaluate whether Meru is ready to be a city. Those are the things I will be looking at. Nteta gutaka state lodge geta nchure sewer line ire one kungana ko serve the 250 residents of that urban area of that city. Infrastructure ndo tombo kinya barabara jara inginde kwa Karembe akiariria the other day kuithiro iu ichi gutonyera ki the urban area to suggest those motorable ina kitombo kuwetha toka recommend areas you chithiro chi strategic economic special economic zones nonto nionko taka kona even the county government kaye mutuma to think here has prioritized aggregation parks towards Isiolo, and we have an international airport there. And nilio inyake mtu akethora ekiri in any position you are independent mind to make it kena momba kwa advice and to expect any appointing authority amba kwethora ambikirite as a rubber stamp ambikirite kena momba ku give my mind kena tomba ku enrich the process not to for an issue of the airstrip kuringa na oni I would prefer Ikethero airstrip is good, then an airport is good enough. Into meet a pig's principle. Ikethero if some water is good, more water is even better. If karanwe kau kanini ka airstrip kwa kama tanto batano kabaland ikabui, then an international airport is even better. Not an international airport ikomba kama tamira ira we are an agricultural county. Ikomba kama tamajani tukomba ku access an international market. An airstrip is not able to deliver that. Now, if government kirimira dieo non to issue a state house na golf jawi mantuje chete cha tumete ke meeting na tumete cha kuga leaders wa Meru betetwe, they have never been there, I've never interacted with them there. Iu chije a new government priority non to in the last financial year na iu chitirite government has been setting aside money for development of state lodges. If they have set that money and it's in budget, the issue is that it goes as a priority in an area where residents at the end of the day, Constitution in 2010, the public participation a lot of prominence. Effective stakeholder engagement. I've been an economist at the county na that department. Na training every project is good and it could be another element. But government fails always when within the test effective stakeholder engagement. The project a project. A good project no we had a very good project at BSF, black soldier flies. Which also I am now in my own farm going to the black soldier fly. But project here we project manginyo, but people are not madongo. Now we eliminated that project. State House, yes. Lakini why the question residents pa Korea. And try na kurubangi by this region pakiwa au kwena kivima kia koda ndanyonto very interesting. Idima sources of water and river Gachioma is around that region. So residents have a concern.
So Eric, kastitloji weti ambiwa wako.
Ande Citrus jet uteke ntugeba tukidware. Ija no rai wangoko reketie nkara ekaringa gituma nkuruki no to settle jinyani to kwa nyaga. It's a project we should even be discussing. If government has money, it should build even without kuringa gituma ke kenene. No, to there are better projects that it to moga just siasa. And me what I'm looking at this project, project discussion yetu on to jokia remanto state lodge. Yet when we are to area in Karen Kekendeke, na to area ke president at state house was every constituency na ugete barabara ikadhigwa. We were to do dual carriages. When a project ya siwa line era very essential to for status implement for more than 5 years. Ira chambanere 5 other projects have already been commissioned, but it has not been implemented. Water is also a challenge within this municipality. Those issues, we are not discussing about them. To area state house jamuto waka nyombewe. Government can build that within even
but pote kwenda.
Within okay, ngokwera that it's an issue of stakeholder engagement. But the project, you're not the project here has just arrived. It has never been a part of discussion. That if we don't have that, we cannot arrive at city status. Neke nyeri itekwa city dai it has a state lodge. Neke Embu itekwa city and it has a golf course. Kiringa naoni na kuga itekwenda kwa misunderstood. Mandate ratu nione kwa access. Now the very important issues chigutegea wenye tija utukwa infrastructure.
All right. Kalembe, no part of atongere barabari state house bakromba state lodge utareo munya no mo bara ba supporti golf course mogene yo way back 2015 Kawira Mwangazi nyewe nipikite akiromba state launch, but outcomes thai iyite kwambiria wakwa irerete gituma gikingi
ote munya na thithite bwega ku support golf course yomba kwitho yeni ndene ya Meru, but ataugite mwituni nontu mwitu swina other factors injagamo ki murimi ki muntura munini wina nthiguru na tukorirwo project ira tukureta tukareta no tatima na kuringa kifua itubatare gutegera chapter 1 sovereignty powers belongs to people andu ibatare kwa engaged no tukuwa mutaaramu akiuga andu ibatare mbere menya kuthithwa public participation ibwega atongeri bo to wish well nte kurega no ndwen itonga bibi keja mbere ma pejo chetha golf I think in standards to wait in kida muntu ja winning nka kandi noro kamata kiondo kiria kia muntu guchetha golf ukunyira at the end of the day bweta rap iria ni umwa maswes bweta rap ira bugeta at the end of the day akwaga ntu so eka create employment na njira jeu lakini ku golf ni antu bari kukuna ni tonga nontu kwino tito uwo titonya golf nyoga itie guru kana nya ithire ati qualify te gutonya golf yes so to qualify te ire standards iro bate angondo gwenya woni ngode mwashimiwa de qualify nontu ugeja gwateka mawatho chabe kairana na mbechira wikaira nontu club it's like a club na club githoro gikirite a lot of money kenda withdraw mu member no uremwe unaweza shindwa kuna standards ila baikite so inyo ni club kia antu bina is like a cooperative menyeka kama watho jao ne kugure ka thithia no annual general meeting ire ka thithua ne uba kunyia mawatho kana kongera mawatho golf course ni njega lakini woninke ja kurua ndi munina rangetwa betereta gwito ngawa ni thithua ndo muru kana thithua kanisa ikethwe gitethegia antu bairi pamambora batuja nyaki security wise itonga biechetha ibakarithia bamambora bote manyaki
murume kalembe
yes
na ukofu wako
ana ara ora kugwito kanisa niki ng'ombe ikija kuiwa itonga bibi bunduki ikiringwa bie ginya kumatuka nugugwa bagatethia antu bara bateka gitaja igateithia security ikiko ya kuthoma itu utegera meya bare aria bakaritwe poichioro bakarua ndeje inge bagaiti bakarua ndeje inge ko bakaranya mabakindu kwa bakiria u patina thina lakini gakwa kanisa ka ndumuru antu bara ya baketho bairi agaira maicha no ntu ni tonga na iba ochiumba na mgitonga kimwe kina bunduki ijere na kina askari ugikariti ko bombe kwithwata ko ningeja kurua
ani muntu mochetha ngofu na nyuki omwike kanisa
ko ni angra wa temeru tuli temeru
yes
kithaka ya kanisa nyuki ne mono
no tukinyasike no
nujou tukeja gutegera antu ara atutegera atiri advantage mwitu imbi na kieni ki open kanisa kandu muru imbi nikenda muntu atikeje kuthangika wao arita views tianya ketha na arandiki agategwa andu muru ageta kenete no ndu nije itonga biri agachemania byo nare na kandi bara bakamatete nyomo ratiste akona kandu gwitata na tera mpambe ndirie tuje mantu neja state lodge tutege advantage state lodge imbi state lodge ni bando no itonga nobyo president kaguchwiro araka mama no the state lodge chonde one tiaki biro drima ivochas nderi niki isembolike kwetho ukurija wanyama na kuruba njuri ibendete nyama mono ko ibatere wakwa nchiru ndikana atrise akurubara baringo imunya atiri nyama ikirugo aje ujo na state lodge githio batagara au kwa munene bakara nyama bagetokaria Meru bekinduka teto injega teto kwanda othe kete kwanda kure ya rugo airstrip ni eti friendly mono na environment nongwata no ntuirenda kwithwo ina runway na ithwo ikieni open No, we are not short of bieni. Ne thithwe mitungu kwa Evans. Naraura gitu kieni kira kia airstrip kitha ki naraura. Ikeri innovate. Kitho at least nyane kumba ku balance regions imenti kwitho kwina airstrip mitungu tigania pedho na state roads paka nunkanungirwe president kenisa na ndo muru igembe paka no bakari tu ngof igise tharo nariko naria that is my own jara woni pumba kweja na miru ketho ini no kandikira na iba ore ibara thank you na ore ibara at the end of the day this thing will ikaba judge at the end of the day. Ntato ni ingi chagwaka ati golf na interview byomba kwethia Meru City. Byomba kwethia Meru City. Onare twina na nyuki twina golf. Golf na nyuki ni nene na nyomora. Assembly unia konda kuga Meru kwa kwethia City is a dream. Tubatara kura antu is a dream for now. Na igakinyanirika. Ukongwata na itikanyanirika haraka utukuga. Assembly na ngugi eyo Meru. Kwitho mwangatha iba itete policies na kwambiria kuonia biashara na kwambiria kwaria na antu bara pena nyomba ndene ya Meru pambiria obera ndaina ndinetire kwa city na standard ni iterie na city ibatire kuthwa at least ngoroba inganona no ndo dairo keja ompira Meru ka city no to 27 ka 32 abomenye antukugitwa koje mwari onyomba koje juka rugoro uyu ari ngari kurugithwa bokoro kaju koje anda kugiro uringana na mtu arugura mwari tina ndene arugura na
relax arugura
au batimba nduthie ketho kurugita ekuruga mwari yu
thank you
Islamu imwe tuna Islamu ingana ndene Meru
Kinya Nairobi na Islam. Kinya Nairobi na Islam.
Kinya Nairobi na Islam.
Yes.
Nikuigwa Kinya Nairobi na Islam. Kuna designated areas ila Kameru yojuli Islams. Even yaja ojo wate kuto winami bota winami nini berekadi tau. That is yes majengo is Islam. No tegera ojo angi Islam oitiao Islam. Tuambe to adina tatu ka di Islam siji. Tiju ki standard mbio eseti. Na bana open na policy assembly venye na policy bambi tuambiri kujudo ne tuki attract investors bakada yikueja bambire ku invest dena Meru ona kwaje kalembe ukurima nyanya ara na chukuma idatu no kaedia city
betegere benige mheshimiwa betegere turegere kibindi betegere
mira kuye
yes
city ga ntrima undi na miaka 90.
You're not a good dreamer.
Not that speedy. Not
a good dreamer.
That speedy yeu. Oninga ya umeona nina miaka 90. Na muru una mbeke kamiona. But now is a dream.
Mheshimiwa, no kuromba itikia senator with a vision. Vision ye Meru re. Ya intabibi onde to area. Do you support them?
Thank you, Edward. Mpere buruka mbuga nterea twethira twina state lodge, nterea twethira twina airstrip, na nterea twethira twina golf course. Bathaicira kana concernire na antu bwana Edward ibura antu bapu ondara indandikire actually ndandika onto support interview yako muithune etomimbi kwena ithakabi chingi muno bila byomba wakwa these facilities. Number 2, regarding abilities to compensate anto ba compensate kinya na arabare bakaritwa thirikari ya kapie kwenda tukagura state launch lazima yako muithune
ibati wagona
state launch bweto wako anywhere anywhere. Now let me
ask you.
Let me ask you.
Yes.
Let me ask you. Ukambani ri na kwena state launch imuithune in towns Mombasa re ninya Mombasa te state house no state launch Mombasa imuithune
Naga kirieni.
Imuithune. So tugea wegira nto that lazima state launch no ndo itweta sagana tukona muitho. Ando itweta era sagana tukona muitho.
Ere sagana no tunu itete no. Kwe mete terungura metere.
No, it can't be. Mia muitho te mote yo mwa yo ngiara. Ute muitho ni ecosystem ina kila kitu. Kago joiri ara kana da
things. Ya state house na robi yake muteni. Me miteni.
Itakinya miteni ndo kwena chieni. Ande kigalenda. Castles. Ande kigalenda. Galemba mangaratanya maje flow manto. Ote nini inyere Nairobi ete muithune. So batu tukwenda wegira tuka notion that lazima state launch ebwire muithune. Ote no state launch ete bwira. Kinyethe muitho ibande muitho. Maga state launch bande metitata. Ekure nonto baina ability ochwaro we. Nde kanona abaru itabomba kwanda meti yombe okura environment ikarebura bakwendekara. But ukiwa kona elia tu lazima yako muithone. One I'm supporting state launch to edera to enio. But now te muithone. Bomuitho buruma to support. Nyanga vana imuchoro kwa na imu support in so many things. But I'm not supporting this. Na nderuwa ndeke kamera. Nonto usapotara endera tukarura muitho. Ambere andu endera tukarura muitho. Kavana mutume is dreaming very well for Meru. Na contribute Meru with the big things. And that's very good. Non to kinya kroto ike state launch, I mean ke city kikeya faster than kiten dreamery. So if you dream, okay, I can dream, we don't to boy ya kwenkolugi rabo tan dreamo. Non to tuke into ki ya kiten dreamery to. And by the way na iroto, ba we faitira manka bika actualize. So the governor is doing very well with the end dreams ira inacho. But endwandi manto ya muitho endera tukarura muitho kalo karaka stima karito etika tukwenda waka state launch that time iro kona kithaga muitho gikiriwa na iro kona muitho yo ukirwa tutikumeina ro ru wekiriro ringi rokurwa ru rithaya sweeto
but muitho ina rungamiri so
live about that arungamiri no bobe okura arungamiri obarungamirete Patina se kwira ba but actually mwananchi aburaga lemba ure maana the sovereignty power kinyankologi arungamiri ba muitho nondo mwananchi rieto mwananchi rongo iro kwira no mwenende iraia aria ibwenende na burete kuthikirwa no kone ndu andi muntu ayo force the kintu so much it is a do or die you should have and out ne tonto muntu au force the state launch ne tonto kwenda force the state launch Onda urenda wa very well one and wenda wa Isiolo International Airport it already president sometimes back kotweka runway yakirwe shorter than how it is supposed to be na kurekebisha kiani kirenda 10 billion president ikagwetha ina concern no kuri economy ya Meru actually ni international airport ira ya redone ikarekebishwa ya chura 10 billion ikabwa Bahatu tukanjia actually tukura very well non 20 bahatu into to interact na the world international about to interact na the world and bakaumande chiome bakea kinya moteri tomba waka na ile nyasete yomba extend towards Isiolo extend towards the other side non ndo baka motors baka kila kitu non truendi everybody from the world ndre kwende anto ilandi jekia ilandi Mombasa ikalandi ya Isiolo na economy akora very well mando ya ngof I have no issue na nyangof but only concern ye ko muitho number 2 kenda batu twethira twina kindu ko to attain status cha Meru president nato ire manto na tiri mabare tinya DP manto ya ndu courage ya kuritantu ayo goruto ageleza very well ya ari ya Meru ageleza guma gitimbine manka Meru politiki ageleza very well so now but with 3 billion so why are you not providing what you have said first breo tuira na ntu state launch kana utwire nithi na nti umiriani ngame sikuta ndi nkomeria lakini mantu amuitho nti kwenda yuitwa oe president apurite utothitheria ndo courage atothitheria then town ya panuka no ndo inya twakase launch twithiria njamune mathage thumba we are not helping. Number 2 number 3 sewer system yetu Meru launchro the same times na sewer system Chuka town ya commissioner kitambo na aregerie ngwe na batwi banendwandi kambuo inya TV ne kinyende ro kuona tukiongelwa mbilerui batuka tukure yuera andu rere wi muntu eziwa line wera andu atukure yuera roi nonto muntu ora aitire araka nini aitire araka arambecha arwambia chionde so the ministry is trying kuigira another person kekugeria wigira another person ende another contractor to redo the work amberiria upya ebonto waziri aure contractor ri baraka neno but baraka neno are imbecha na chiare African Development Bank meaning yare randu so batu no gatukuru yorwe mewazi no gekurera andurira na ikirera andurira no mwana inchi akumia na ntutoitu bwethe kwithia thirikari iputitie mantu ya priority kenda bathithe mantu ya priority twithira bira Kinere and the team by mandate ndo check ibikuyura ke checklist yo batiki the sewer system is okay for a city. Population yes twachwa nara inyanya kiwest na ukwonde tukinyenya naro ire nondo municipality te ani nyandre municipality te ani nyandre a municipal but to na anti ma west na turi tuite na anti ma east tuite ruirorera tuite nyamanga tugokinya kirwa nara eri uchonde capture part of the city but what will make this part get city status good road network rebo to kwenda chietira nao kenda kutuika nonto ukiakwailia onto ya Nairobi nara Westlands waitia bwa Pail ukiabwa Thika nawe na meta bwa Thika na kanoe to industrial nara kwena good roads road network kenda ndi umba kwithira yonde ni karido town lakini ro tumio twira ka wethira na Nyaki West ibarabara no kamubichi na ngabana baichomete wekera moram chomba wetereka oya nanangi no baichomete wekera moram yomba wetereka ende ibonto ngwa ruto nare kana priority wa ina chio hato bagrempe tomba kuweka hapo city but kinyaka state launch have no issue but aka muithune na tufosethia na twakire na uncheru na Kenya na kwena ithaka na compensate antu abe taitithia ni advantage mtu ataite thogwawe
atukuregira bango
ugata Dubai ria bamba gutega mbere ino tunukona aba gwita bagia kana
no menye ni opatic shot yeku yes
ugata Dubai wadrima mbere baramba kuthithia infrastructure kana bakamba kuthithia barabara riu na ndiba kamba kuja mantu ya batire kwamba kuthithio ugeza top city number 2 kwi mantu nte kwenda blame games kwithirwa ati Mutembei na ugire na no tunaugire ataandikire ona permanent stone na tugukutu kwa munya na ugire enethwane ria bio ya golf course in fact tripura ke giti buthu ukaya kuthikira baga na ndina yo yonde katu mbo mechetha ai golf course ira munya ugite aliwa yakwe na ara kina ina a propose it
kina ku
na ara utiri nere ya padrock
no ariwa yakwe showground pashe na ntoba show
ota bwa to dikire kiri bwega munya a propose yakwe na inya ni ngwada murinda ni mona ndamuria kethira uma atina mantu ya muito no
proposal any showground
ote eko proposal wenyo
ai de na clip
na de clip igona de ni original
showground ni yako
yes showground
ote no kinego ira
guys no problem lakini hapo ndo madwani ya munya na munya wangu na dwani ni yako kina
yako kina de nenye kinyo tuko yoro dikira ngora kalembe kinyo tuko na arandikire we ngo kiri mutando yo Facebook awo proposal we yari yako show ground bashai na show because show bwethe kare mupaia
show ground yako
na yengi yari kina nongwata na ari na propose injire no tutumba kuruma temo ugani mwe ibatara kugitate kuthwa ne batare kudinya ugo na kwire Mutembei gugo ka munene na arua ukanengera thirikari iti kuga in monopoly of ideas ugana ndi no ntungania na gwire ni hapana kinya uno batare kuthwa ina ukithinka very fast ukathugania na tanto bakwenda na tabakuga ni kenda umba ku lead the people witete na mbere otherwise mito bibi biaga but proposal yetu to wana arua ki Mutembei kinya umbo mikapcha gwega na ukamithoma ki news uratoga na urato propose nikena miru yetu umba gutambia.
Thank you Eric.
As my parting shot tukuchokere nkatho na ntubakanya karatu thatena ko tukwariria kuma global budget ya Kenya na twejaja na aja discussion erero o kwa Mandaja City and all these things kila mamba kwa advice as my parting shot ni ati ethuganira miru kwa city is a big idea, is a welcome idea na ni idea they happy kuthwa ndi part of but kila mamba ku urge baria by vision bearers ibatike ku focus na jara bange bakathithia kenda miru kwa ya city. Let the county government kinya imenya ina role eco play for Meru to be a city no turarero atu twariria Meru kwa city turariro national government kathithia koina roles koina members of katiba 2010 envisionary gintuketa work integrated development planning that maendeleo ya thithi mtumwe kenda tumenya what CDF bechiri gutonya ke CDF kenda vision yomba ku cascade at every level the member of parliament ethroena akimenyaga kinyage thire ndikire na ara ethro akimenyaga kwena possibility Meru nejete kwa city tutige kuthithia moram kethera ni governor twambi kuona ke budget nye county this coming financial year igetonya ke infrastructure in a way that to delivers a city na ndio uju as we assess we want to support the governor achieve the dream, but we want to see what the county government itself ekodivya kenda Meru yambio city because keraki what is worrying me personally that the governor Mutumanto think is more obsessed with what the national government is doing. That watiga madogane jange jo just talking about two elements iria ngukonyia kinyato inyaika dhidu na yo jange ja kaura we may not be able to recommend for this urban area to get into a city. Let everyone Kenya kari na baba edro by well sensitized and that is the role we shall be doing. Kena mtu ateka one chogo atulia alafu edro that is becoming a city na there are implications not to ataka kiugora raka ambere that region yomogodora designated for something else. So there are broader opinions na nko appreciate rambugira stakeholder engagement na ku enriching processes kenda mtu mwa gage ntugiteka kareja kaki gospel truth lakini ndo tukuwa thirikari tige kuwekera kibara let the idea get enriched kenda anto ba own this city na care area in that committee as a representative of the residents. People want good things kotere anto ba mena thirikari yao. People want their government. They are expecting their government to succeed because if it succeeds, they succeed. But government they garaja ka anto babati kukinyero mantu. We will not achieve any of that. Kenya state Kenya government munya ugere failed because of ineffective stakeholder engagement. Now Munya was not the vision carrier of that vision. He go first by river ko the agreement na show ground. And then the county government ejere tuko co support. So it was and they can even take it up as a public golf club. Irato kwa riadha is not even a public golf club. Ikethero a club a private even we don't know. Ibao baka ekaewa golf club bereko. So na kemkiria we have a lot of even Meru I'm lucky to have been here I've been here before here in sport clubs. We had a golf club here at Berenyotoge Independence. Kwarenya na lake. Onto that area yandi mitena aja monga kuikiana that was a golf club. Kaire When a county commissioner's residence, used to reside there. Those are areas there can be enriched processes. Area we expect. I have known Mutuman to think is somebody who listens. I don't want him to change. Don't push agenda. Agenda county government of Meru.
Wow. Mheshimiwa tureketi mpango.
Thank you Edward. Bwana nonto ba toast nonto akanya kenda to ari issues ya affectant ba na Kenya at large. Brankere kia bo Edward nkiwa governor ikongole nonto ba kwithira innovation new. Nonto everything start na dream. Nonto butambira na dream. Na passion yake leo mno push ishi city. No push facilities nyingi chia Meru. So inkomochokera nkadho nkomwera nenda law pass you, we shall support him. Lakini burambo bakwa thirikari nene ya things na priority. Ne lewe Ruto saindi anamu push more. Nonto priority matters a lot. Sete ki ano mwanga to edire mantama ingi to achivanga. But I know at some point Meru ka city. Tukinya 250,000 population take it over. Eu inyano dimenti nganto together na population na dimenti yonte. So ikabindi tuendelea ku expand our infrastructure network. Chetu cha infrastructure kenato bendelea put up structures, facilities and other things. So na kiranki ankomba kuwa nteo pinga construction ya state launch. Nteo pinga construction ya golf club. Ega godha ko imbecha chiangete somewhere. Anto chura ichie lakini ikiamu idhune. Chie to compensate anto ba compensate golf club yakwe. Bibi onda bikwanda akobi yakwe. Kana biete itagene bya public bila available. Yonto ya naunchero and other places bila available now. But muidho iturekane na yo. Nondo ecosystem mato. Inyaro roro tekwana. By the way, for the first time, wero TV ndone buringete mbicha ya kadita yomi. In history kadita tauma. So to gona maya. So tukageria ku destroy our ecosystem iratu inyo ndene Meru. Na torura muidho. Ote wogea me ate wendo ndwete to bathimira munda yo bakwenda. Wendo gathora othima. Wabathimire ndo bera yo ni
kwena bakuthima
teyo chokera
kwena bakuthima
me to bato barura bana barere yo ndo tugwa zidilo to agro na tutikwenda. Thank you
asante. Yorite neria majani na kaua ranto bayinyere to rai ibari ile manto je
na mera
ndio.
Thank you Mheshimiwa Kalembe. Thank you Eric na Mheshimiwa Idila, asanteni sana na tupo kuona kanyako ya kiri mubango yo arwe siasa. Na thank you very much kiri bonde barabedara bari support ya Weru TV digital radio na mubango yo arwe siasa. It has been done and dusted. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
It has been real
for real.